Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how anybody can start a jewelry business. You see jewelers who have large businesses post videos here, you see them selling crazy jewelry and watches, and you think this is some kind of secret society which is impossible for you to get into. In reality, the jewelry business is a very simple business and anyone can get into it. And you can start with a small amount of money. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to make jewelry, and also we're going to talk about the current gold prices and how it affects your business. Also, a lot of jewelers are saying that jewelry is an investment, and we're going to talk about whether or not that's true. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so you see these jewelers posting videos how they resell watches and jewelry, and most of this takes place in the jewelry district. A jewelry district is a part of a large city where there are a bunch of small businesses that make jewelry, and you can also make your own jewelry there. A jewelry district will have everything you need to make a piece of jewelry. First, let me explain the process of how to make jewelry. The first thing that we will have to do is get a 3D design file made. Now, before you make any kind of jewelry, you need to make sure that you make unique jewelry. You don't want to make the same thing as everyone else. Also, you need to have an understanding of jewelry. For example, if you make a Cuban ring or chain, make sure you understand the quality difference between an authentic Cuban link and a cheap link that's synonymous with fake jewelry. You want to sell high-end products, even if they're a low carat of gold or silver. This is a mistake that a lot of new people make. Now let's talk about how to get these 3D files made. You can get them made by designers on sites such as Fiverr, and it's very cheap to make a 3D design. You can make a basic pendant or ring for around $10. Just send them a picture or drawing of the design and they'll make a digital file from it. You can also buy pre-made files on sites like CG Trader, but again, I suggest using the site for buying basics like Cuban rings such as this one. Let's talk about how to turn this file into an actual ring. So the next step is to print this file into a wax or resin. We're going to take a Mars printer, drop the file on the USB drive that comes with the printer, and hit print. And it will take a couple hours to print this file. So the next step is to turn this resin into gold. This is called casting. If you don't live near a jewelry district, don't worry, you can send in your waxes or resins to casters and pay them and they will ship the casted piece back to you. The next step is to have the piece polished and set diamonds into it. A diamond setter in the district will drill and set stones, and this will cost a few dollars per stone. You can buy diamonds wholesale. Before it was difficult to do this, but you can get in touch with diamond dealers worldwide, and you can also find dealers at the JCK show. Then you will take the piece and get it polished again, and you have a finished piece of jewelry. It's that simple. Whether you're making rings or grills or diamond watch bezels, the process is pretty much the same. Some chains are made by hand, but you can still make chains and bracelets this way. Now, if you don't live near a jewelry district, don't worry, you can still get pieces manufactured overseas, especially cheaper silver and plated jewelry. Jewelry is sold for double the price it costs to make, unless you make heavy pieces, and silver jewelry is no different. The margins are very high, and that's how you build inventory. You buy one item, you flip it for double, and then you buy more. So let's say this ring costs us $500 to make. We would sell this ring for $1,000. Then take the $1,000 and make 2 rings. Sell those and get $2,000 back. And then we'll make 4 rings. Sell those and do the same thing again and again until we have a huge inventory. And so we will build a huge inventory of different types of jewelry and have a real business. Now, as most of you guys know, the price of gold recently skyrocketed, and it's currently around $2,400 an ounce, which is an all-time high. I want to talk about how this affects your business and whether or not you should make gold jewelry when gold prices are this high. That's a question that a lot of people ask me. So let's go ahead and do some price breakdowns. So let's use 14 karat as an example. Let's say this ring weighs 10 grams, and right now 14 karat gold costs $44.65 a gram. That's at $23.80 an ounce, and we will pay a casting service $2 per gram for labor, and that's to turn the wax into gold. So that's $20 for casting if the ring weighs 10 grams. Let's add another $20 for labor, so that's $486 total. So the ring would cost $486, and our goal will be to sell it for $972, and we would make $486 on the ring. But let's say that you guys make this ring and the gold price falls back to $2,000 an ounce, which obviously won't happen in a day, but let's say it does. A year ago, at $2,000 an ounce, the price per gram for 14 karat gold was $37.51. Let's run the math for the same ring. 10 grams multiplied by $37.51 is $375. Let's add $20 for casting and $20 for labor. So that's another $40. So that's $415 to make this ring. If you sold it for double, you would make $830. So even if you made this ring at today's price of $486, which is at $23.80 per ounce, and gold had a significant drop, you would sell the ring for $830 and still make $344 on the ring. You would just make slightly less money, that's all. And that's why it's safe to make jewelry at these prices. Just make sure that you make light items so you can double your money. Now, I see a lot of jewelers telling people that buying gold is an investment. Honestly guys, this is laughable. This is pure marketing for people that don't understand how gold works. If you buy a Cuban chain, you're paying at least $7 over spot price. So if you bought your chain at $37 a gram last year, you paid $4,500 for a 100 gram chain. And if you sell that chain today, guess how much you're gonna get for it? around $4,500 or less. And that's why jewelry is not an investment. Jewelry is only an investment to the jeweler when the jeweler can make money in any market. And if you guys want to learn how to start a jewelry business, be sure to check out the course that's going to be under the video. All right, thank you guys for watching.